Hey loves, welcome to Forever Bliss Tarot with Sky. Thank you for coming to my channel. I appreciate it. Keep in mind all readings are general for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, but can fit into various placements within your chart if you know your houses and your planets. So just keep that in mind. Things may resonate, they may not resonate. Could be for you, could be for energy around you, past, present, future. So just put it where it goes, or don't put it anywhere at all if it doesn't fit. We are going to do some tea leaf messages today, guys. I've had such a day at work. Let me just say that. And I live in Florida, so we're like prepping for a hurricane because this is just normal with Florida. So there's all of that. The AC went out at work today. That was terrible. So I'm just happy to be home and just relaxing. And I am thinking we're going to do Cancer tonight. Cancer is actually my North Node. So we're going to tap in and see what we're going to have for Cancer. I have already shuffled all of my decks, but I will give it just a little bit of a shuffle so you can see it on camera. Spirit, I welcome you to use me and the cards as a vessel of communication for the collective to receive messages of wisdom, clarity, healing, just whatever you want to come out. I ask that you cover me and the collective in your protective energy. Please return all negative energy back to its original source times 10, because we don't do bum energy, honey. Send it back where it belongs with the bum who sent it. So with that being said, we're going to tap in. We're going to get tea leaf messages first. This is one of my favorite decks. Favorite decks. And then we'll clarify it with the tarot. Try to do some financial messages, but as you know, Spirit can derail your intentions for a reading and want to talk about something different. So we're just going to let it flow. So let's see what we have for Cancer. Spirit, give me tea leaf messages for Cancer. We got one. Spirit, tea leaf message. Oh, there we go. That's all we need then. All right, and put that back here. So we have teardrops, goldfish, knot, flowers, pig, and feather. So we got here, I'm going to put these in a different type of order. Feather is someone you know is unpredictable and insincere. And teardrops is great personal sorrow, while we have pig that is beware of greed. So let's clarify that, because it seems like you got something you got a little something going on in energy, Cancer. So let's see. Let's clarify feather. Spirit. Oh, well, we already got two right there. Spirit is like, let's jump it right out. Oh, so you've got the Page of Pentacles. And you've got the Five of Cups. So something tells me there is a loss around money. Pentacles, speaks about money. And, you do have the Page. So could be something relative to career, some type of opportunity, financial opportunity, maybe some type of abundance or a manifestation you were hoping worked out, but something happened and it may not have, because you do have the Five of Cups here. So, and that represents just kind of sadness. You're disappointed. Might be a setback. Could be a job loss. Maybe some of you have been downsized or company closed. You were waiting on something and it just didn't come in. So you're just kind of in that Five of Cups energy. Let's clarify this energy a little bit more. Spirit, give me clarifying. All right. And we got more. So then we also have the Eight of Pentacles. Put that there. We have Wheel of Fortune and we have Queen of Wands. So you were working hard on something, trying to perfect the skill. So you may have had an opportunity. Things may not have worked out on the first try. So, kind of put you in the Five of Cups. Just sad, slight setback. Might be a job loss, temporary job loss. Could be a seasonal position. You still have your Eight of Pentacles. So you're still, working hard. You're probably looking for something new, looking for a new opportunity, maybe trying to reinvent an idea that you're working on that may have needed tweaking, because sometimes that happens. Your first go at something may not have worked. And that doesn't mean you give up totally. It means you continue to try to work. And that's what the Eight of Pentacles represents, because you also have the Wheel of Fortune here. And the Wheel of Fortune is just cycles, transition. You know, you might be at a turning point in your career, where you're seeking more, or something happened and the door had to close for another one to open. And I can't stress that enough. Like, just because something didn't work out, it might have been a setback, you're still going to work at moving forward. And you got the Wheel of Fortune here. We also have the Queen of Wands in reverse, which, you know, maybe you were dealing with some tempers at work. You had maybe some jealousy, fickleness. You had a boss who's a bully, unrealistic expectations, maybe never gave you your flowers, your stars, your stripes, just unappreciative. You may have found yourself trying to fit in with multiple personalities, and it just wasn't working out environment wise. And that's it. So, you know, that ended, but you still need to work hard. You're still working on your craft. You're going to move forward. Things are going to be fine. We got beware of greed here and unsuccessful plans, which I think that does go hand in hand with what we see here. Because, you know, you probably, beware of greed. We're going to move this. Unsuccessful plans, that makes sense because something didn't pan out how you wanted. But I want to clarify beware of greed, because what does that mean? Spirit, what is beware of greed? Give me clarifying cards for Cancer. What do they need to be aware of in regard to greed? Okay, we got two. So let's see what popped out here. You got the Two of Swords, and then you also have the Seven of Wands. So looks like you probably had some turmoil in the workplace, or just, you know, turmoil with an idea. But for the sake of it, let's say workplace, you know, because the Two of Swords, that can symbolize, you know, difficult decisions, you know, weighing options, maybe a little stagnant in your position. You kind of feel like your back's against the wall, like you're at a place you don't feel you can grow. Maybe you're not even getting along with people, because you also have the Seven of Wands here. And you can even look at the picture on the Seven of Wands, like she is in a battle. You know, something happened. There's some maybe competition. You're being challenged, constantly having to stand your ground. Defend your work. Maybe you got people coming for your spot. Maybe you were vying for a position, and you just a lot of competition in the workplace. And that's what the Seven of Wands represents. And like, you're assertive, people coming for your spot. That's another thing, people coming for your spot. So you might have somebody who's on your ass, that either wants your position or just doesn't want you in the position because they don't like you. So there's just a lot of opposition at work. And I think that you're at a place where either something's failing, and you're thinking it's going to be time to move forward. Maybe it hasn't failed yet, or something already has failed, and these are the reasons why. But you do have the Eight of Pentacles, which is you steadily working, because just because one thing didn't work out doesn't mean you're not a skilled individual. And you have the Wheel of Fortune, which is all about moving forward. Like, the wheel still turns and you still need to move forward. But you do have Goldfish here, which is increase in material wealth and spiritual growth. And you have Flowers, which is happiness. So something tells me like the clouds are going to part with that situation. So let's get some clarifying cards. Spirit, clarify Goldfish for Cancer. Spirit, give me clarifying. Oh, that shot out. One more. All right, we got this one and this one that's on the floor. Here you got 10 of Cups and 8 of Cups. See, I like both those cards. So the 8 of Cups represents that you walked away from something. So you have walked away from something, or you're considering walking away from something because you're sick of this energy. Who the fuck wants to work in this energy? Like, I'm not trying to go to work and have to be fighting bitches and shit. So, excuse my mouth. This is a profanity channel. I do curse. I am expressive with my colorful language, courtesy of my father. So I hope you're not sensitive to that. If so, I probably am not the reader for you. But you got your Eight of Cups here, which symbolizes that, you know, there was something you had to walk away. Disappointing, unfulfilled. You just got to move forward. Like, I don't want to say, you know, it represents feeling defeated, but I don't want to say like you are defeated. You're just tired of this. Like, it's just not enough reward for the shit that you're going through. And you are going towards your 10 of Cups. Like, look at that card. That's fulfillment. That's harmony. It's just happiness. It's emotional security, emotional stability. So I think Spirit is telling you with whatever decision you make, whether it's something that already happened and you're just moving forward and it's kind of had you in some energy, you're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. Walk away from it. If you haven't walked away from it, a spirit is kind of urging you to walk away from it because it's not serving you. You shouldn't have to be in a place where you don't even feel appreciated and you want your 10 of cups. So spirit is saying, go towards your 10 of cups. And this turned out to be a work reading. And so I actually wanted to do some career cards, but you have a lot of work reading cards already here. But that does not mean that we can't, because for those who are in a situation where maybe you are kind of in limbo career-wise, let's see what specific career messages Spirit has for you. I did already shuffle the cards, but I'm going to give them one shuffle while I got you on film so you can see it. So there we go. So Spirit, give me career messages for Cancer. What do you want to know? What do you want Cancer to know in regard to their finances? Spirit, give me a couple more for finances and career for Cancer. Finance and career messages for Cancer, Spirit. What does Cancer need to know? And we got 3. So here we go. Let's see. Put that down. So we have Peacemaker. We've also got Networker. And we've got Beginnings. So Spirit is saying, Peacemaker, with just have a win-win approach. And, it'll bring you mutual gains. Like you might have had some politics in the office, things in the past, but those very same things are what's going to propel you to the future. Politics, negotiations, unions. You may need to apply diplomacy and tact when dealing with difficult situations. So that's because this did come in reverse, Peacemaker. So if you're in a current work situation that has you in that energy, they're saying diplomacy might be the way to go to just help with the difficult situations. And sometimes diplomacy is putting your 2 weeks in and chucking the deuces because I don't want to deal with this shit. But Spirit is saying network. Networking can help your money grow. So whether you are in a career and maybe there are people in your field, maybe you can join groups relative to your energy. If you're self-employed or, you run a business, networking with other people can help you grow your money, grow your product line, just grow your network, period. So Spirit is asking you to network and just, don't give up. You're not a tree. You don't have to stay where you are. You don't have to stay in the position that you're in. Networking, people can get you places that staying still never will. And you also have beginnings here. And I think that's super promising. Something new is emerging or a new source of income. Embrace the power of the newness and just make room for new possibilities. So Spirit is saying, they know you're in a stuck energy with whatever's going on financially. It could be career, could be business, could be just a number of things in regard to your finances. But do not let it get you down. Take the diplomatic approach, restructure your thoughts, network a little bit. You've got a new beginning on the way. So I think that you will be fine. And just don't worry about it. Meditate a little bit. Give it to God. So that was a very clear, your whole message, Cancer, was just career, money, all the things. So I guess maybe we'll try some key messages, or we want to do angel messages. Oh, let's do a key message. I feel like you need a key message. Or we can do both. Spirit, give me a key message for Cancer. Spirit. All right, well, we're going to take, those came right out. Letting go is your first one that came out. Got letting go. We got good news and support. See, I like this. Letting go, there is resistance. So maybe you had some resistance with letting go of something financially. Could be a career. Like I said, you might have a business. You got an idea. Things might not be going well with that particular idea right now. Spirit is asking you to let it go. The cycle has ended, and it's time to let go to experience new growth. It is vital to have closure and gratitude for the situation and make room for new things to enter. Go within, find what is holding you back. Change is necessary in this situation. So that goes hand in hand with the previous career message you got where it said diplomacy. So it's saying, this is holding you back, but, you gotta just get the closure that you need. Maybe put your 2 weeks in. No hard feelings. You don't want to fuck up your work record. Just going out with a bang, snapping on everybody. We too grown for that. So just, make peace with the fact that this needs to be let go, because you have good news and positivity coming right here. Look at that. Your prayers have been heard. Good news is on the way. The universe wants you to have expectancy of positive outcomes in your life. You have a power to manifest what you desire from your highest good by co-creating with source. Now it's time to celebrate. And then you have partnerships. And I mean, that can apply whether it be a career, you work for someone else, or whether you work for yourself, but support is coming. You're being guided to reach out to the partnerships and alliances to expand your vision and perspective. Take this time to see who comes into your life and what they're offering to assist with your endeavors. Asking for help often leads to accomplishing your goals more quickly. So don't be afraid to ask for help. Don't be afraid to ask for inspiration. Like, people are helpful, and they won't know what you need unless you put out there that you're in need. And you would be surprised, like, who may have potential jobs that they are aware of that, they'd be like, oh, apply here. And, you need that right now. So definitely be open to, putting it out there that you're looking, you're shopping, maybe toiling over a few ideas, products you make if you're a business owner, but put it out there and see what people have to say. People actually have really, really good information, really good suggestions, and you never know unless you ask. So I think that was a very clear message from Spirit. You're going to be all right. You are going to be all right. Loved it. So that is what I have for you, Cancer. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you like the message, please like the video and subscribe to the channel, because it helps the algorithm for me to pick up on your energy as a collective family, and just appreciate you tuning in. Thank you.